Welcome and good evening, Father Thomas, Mr. Dunnigan, Our Lady of Fatima teachers and staff, fellow classmates and families. My name is Luke DeMater. I stand here before you today for the last time as a student of this school. This school has been a part of my family since the early days of its construction. I'm the third generation of my family to have the privilege of attending Our Lady of Fatima. Shortly after being asked to represent the class of 2019 and actually sitting down, pen in hand, I asked myself, Luke, and I knew it was me because I recognized the voice. How does one, that's me, in the allotted time sum up 10 years, 20 students, 4 principals, 7 teachers, and countless memories in one speech? The answer is, I have no freaking idea. Let me start by saying, guys, we made it. It seems impossible to me that it was 9 years ago. Most of us were all on a rug in Miss Hadley's junior kindergarten class, trying to wrap our heads around shapes and colors, being grateful for the invention of Velcro, as most of us didn't know how to tie our own shoes. That 7 years ago, we were students of Miss Backus, receiving our first communion, and in our spare time, getting the mischief for, well, just about anything you can do with a stick and an imagination. It's amazing we all still have 2 working eyes. 5 years ago, sitting in Mr. Sinisol's class, looking out the window, counting down the seconds to recess, where we spent our days playing tag and full body contact wrestling. Big hit with the teachers, I can assure you. That it had been 3 years since Miss Day's class, where time was spent dodging balls and chewing copious amounts of bubblegum. And lastly, it seems impossible that it was almost 2 years ago that we first walked into Miss Sover's classroom and duly noted her love, or perhaps addiction to chocolate, and the off chance a bribe may be required. Just kidding, bribes never work, believe me, I tried. But I digress, which brings me to our teachers. Dan Rather said, the dream begins with a teacher who believes in you, who tugs and pushes and leads you to the next plateau, sometimes poking you with a sharp stick called truth. Thank you for not only teaching us that academics needed to be successful, but also in giving of yourself, your time, with extracurricular activities, and your personal touches on lessons you taught. You have each made an impact on all of our lives. Thank you to our families who are sitting here with us tonight, and those who are here only in spirit. We thank you for your guidance, and for always having us when times got tough. It's like the saying goes, if at first you don't succeed, do it the way your mother told you in the first place. Time is an interesting thing. On one hand, when you're sitting in math learning Common Core groupings, or in French doing some junctum phrases, time slows to a crawl. Though, looking back, time has flown, but not without some crazy moments. I had 2 versions of the speech. The first one I listed some of the fun and crazy stories I've had over the years, with each and every one in my class. But the speech turned into more of a 2-part mini-series. The memories came easy, and so did the laughs. So to my classmates, I thank you each for the friendship, the laughs, where was I? We got the friendship, the laughs, and the memories we will all take with us. Though we will all take different paths in life, we will always be bound by our years together, Our Lady of Fatima. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as my speech comes to a close, I'll leave you with the standard, life-altering, motivational quote all great speeches have. A quote from Dan Montano. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the fastest lion, or it will be killed. Every morning, a lion wakes up. It knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle, or it will starve. It doesn't matter whether you're the lion or the gazelle. When the sun comes up, you'd better be running. Carpe diem, seize the day. Have a good night, everyone.